when you came to join this Team Liquid lineup, right, obviously, if you get to play with someone like Jensen, someone who also has won championships, has been considered one of the best players, I always think one thing that actually sometimes pro players, a fan wouldn't understand this, actually a mistake they sometimes make in joining teams is they'll join teams where it's like, you know, they like a guy as a friend, or this guy, they've just heard good things about someone. But like, I always think if you're someone who wants to have like a legendary career, it sounds harsh, but you really do have to just find other great players, because like the championships follow the great players. So like, if you have a chance to play with someone like a Jensen, even in the past, Nuke Dog, Upset, Mythy, like these players, it's not a coincidence they're considered some of the best in their role. Like eventually, if you get with the right mix of these players, it's going to be the best team you play on. So was going and play with Jensen also appealing? Was it? So, did you know much about the guy? Obviously, be on different continents for a while.
I didn't know too much about him. Like I very barely spoke to him. I only started speaking to him in like the off season when I was like negotiating with Team Liquid and other teams. That's like the first time I started speaking to him. We were like just like discussing like what he thought was like going on with TL, etc., and so on. But I mean, he was definitely like one of the main reasons I joined TL. I think if he would join, like he was like considering some other offers because he was a free agent too, right? And I'm pretty sure, like if he would have joined like any other team, I would have just been like, nah, I don't want to join. I think I would just like stay in Europe, join a team in Europe. Because I think you need like a good mid laner, right? I think it's really important to have a good mid laner.
For sure.
He's like the best, if not one of the best in NA, for sure. I think like only perks is like competition. I guess Power of Evil sometimes too. But yeah, Jensen's super good, and I knew this as well. Like I've seen his world performances. I've spoken to him. I'd like spoken to guys who like knew him, who had spoken to him. I'd watched his games and so on. So Jensen was like, for sure. Like, I mean, it's like similar to Nuke Dog, right? Where I was only going to join Origin, or like I was only going to join like a team if like Nuke Dog was joining, etc. And then Jensen, like I was like, well, I mean, if he's not going to Team Liquid, then I don't know if I can win. I mean, you can still win, but it's not like as appealing. Like maybe I have better chances on another team, right? If I had like a good mid lane on other teams, I don't know who are you going to get as a mid laner, as a native mid laner in NA. If I'm the import and if CoreJJ is the import, then how the fuck is that team supposed to work? You need a native NA mid laner, and that doesn't work. Like
does not exist as far as I can tell. But yeah,
like Roma, like Ante or something. Like
sure.
And suddenly I'm like, well, I'm gonna stay in Europe. So yeah, Jensen was a pretty big deal.